going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of our Atalanta career mode, and today we are going to get into some games, but we are first going to shoot through the transfer window. Actually, that's going to happen after the Spal game, actually. So we're going to have 2 games, Spal, and then the transfer window, deadline day there, and then we will have Torino as well, assuming nothing crazy happens on deadline day. But we should get 2 games in today, assuming nothing crazy comes back. Somebody had mentioned this lad here, Musabaro. We bought him back to the club. He was on loan, but we have found, I think, a solution for the moment. He said he's a hidden gem. We'll see. We've got him training at the moment, and he can be our 4th striker. We were looking for someone to grow up behind the strikers we have, and hopefully one of our own players here, Musabaro, and hopefully he's one of them. But yeah, I think we're ready to go in. Malinovsky is in the squad. We changed that out last time for Darun, who's on the bench now. Him and Freuler should hopefully cause problems in midfield and hold their own, and we shall see going into it. So we're going to jump into our first game, Atalanta and Spal. Can we get off to a good start? We have to finish top 4 this year. That is the goal. And let's see if we can do it. Ball played in here. It's nicely clipped out wide. It's solid. Gonna get onto it. That's clipped in. That's a brilliant ball. It's 1-0 early. 3 minutes gone. And Spal take a lead. That ball is unbelievable from this side. What a cross. And all he had to do was get his head onto it, and Fernandez does. It's 1-0. And that's not the start we wanted. Look at this cross. That's brilliant. Unbelievably well done. I'm not sure where the center back's going. Completely fooled him. But that cross is stunning, isn't it? An unbelievable cross, and he just had to steer it on target, and he does. And 3 minutes into our new campaign, we're 1-0 down. Not a good start. Racing forward. Can he get that through to Zapata? He can. And Zapata trying to get away. Gets it through to Gomez, who's chasing, and it's been a very frustrating first half here. A minute to go of added time, and I don't think we've had a shot yet. It's been very frustrating stuff, defensively, offensively. Very, very, very frustrating. We've got to work on something a little bit. I think what we may end up doing is changing. It's a lot of running for some of these guys, and I don't know how long they can keep it up. We'll go to pressure after possession loss, width. Let's get a little bit wider. Depth. Yeah, we'll go further up the pitch. And we'll do fast build up also. Offensive width. No, defensively. There we go. Offensively, width. A little bit up there. Players in the box, I'd like a little bit more. And we're just going to have to roll with it. And we're also going to have to... Why does that do that? We're also going to have to bring someone on stay back at all times, I think. Defensive, or one in the midfield there. What's going on here? How come I can't... Oh, those are rolls. Jesus, I'm losing my mind. So we'll do Freuler. Stay back while attacking. And we'll see how this goes. But a very frustrating first half. We get out there. He's just run right around us there. That's clipped into a brilliant spot. Gets the header on, and it's just wide. The crosses are causing us serious problems. Every time a cross comes in, it's an issue. We're having really struggling to deal with it. Nicely done. Very well done. Zapata turns. He finds that in there nicely, and he's coming forward here. Oh, and he's tripped up again. They do that a lot, Spal. Very Italian, I guess, as that swings back across, and he's up the back post to tap it in. It's our first real attack of the game, and we've leveled it up here. It's Ilicic with the goal. And we finally get away from one of those slide tackles, and that's a brilliant ball across, isn't it? A stunning ball across, really. Look at it, comes right across, and I was taking a deflection off his arm there. And gone into the back of the net. We'll take it. It's 1-1 here on 60 minutes. Hatzaber gets it out to Gomez. And now we've got men rushing forward here. Here's Gossens. He's about to come off the pitch. He's a little bit tired. Oh, come on. That's got to get to him. There's so much space here on the counter. Can we get to it? Not quite. Oh, it's wide. Really, really good run. A giveaway that shouldn't have really happened. We should have gotten that ball there. It didn't happen, but almost concede on the other end. Nicely played. It's a 1 down again for us. Oh, Spal with a 2-1 lead now. 67 minutes gone, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the way I play with 3 at the back. That just does not work. Already, it's causing huge problems. Look at all the space. I tend to push up. That's a good finish. I tend to push up with center backs. Mainly because there are 3 other defenders. But when I push up with my center back on here with 2 or only 3 at the back, it puts in way too much space, and it's caused problems, hasn't it? 2-1 to Spal. Nicely done. And here's Malinowski. Can he slip that through? He can. And here's Muriel. And Muriel, can he finish this? He can. It's 2s. 5 minutes to go. And Luis Muriel has scored to break Spal hearts. It's a lovely ball in there. And this is a good finish from him. Right into that bottom corner. Past the goalkeeper. A lovely goal. Not sure what's going on with the replays. They seem to be skipping, but that is a lovely finish. He lifts it just a little bit, and he's given us a little bit of hope here for a possible win. 86 minutes gone. It's 2-2. They're just holding on to it, Spal. We haven't touched the ball since our goal 5 minutes ago. We're in added time. That's a good tackle. You got to be kidding me, and it's just past the post. Oh, my God. You get feet on the ball in this game. Sometimes it just does not work. Is there an opportunity here? Can we slip that through? Oh, that pass has to get through. Oh, it just has to. Blow the whistle. 2-2. Oh my God. An incredibly frustrating first game here as Atalanta manager, and that was not pretty. 3 shots all game. We had a chance there. That ball has to get through. I thought it was for a moment, too. That ball had to get through. There was space there. Annoying, but not the greatest of starts here. And I think the issue is going to be the men in midfield. They're just, I don't know. It's just not enough there. Let's go to stay back while attacking on Froyle. Defensive support. It's got to come back. He's got to. There just has to be more here. There just does. Come back on defense. Come back on defense. Let's see if we can if I can make them stay wide. Then maybe they'll pull back, staying wide. A lot of times they're kind of all over the place. So we'll see how that goes. Stamina already, as you can see, looks like it's going to be a problem in this system. We're just gonna have to see what everyone's stamina is like. Stamina 84, 81, 82, 86. What about Gomez? His stamina 70. It's going to be an issue, but that's why we've got new training kind of stuff happening with some of these guys. We're trying to get the younger players up to a point here where they're in a position to, have that young stamina and be ready and rolling when it becomes their time to shine, really. And it's going to be an issue. Going to be a little bit of an issue. An offer comes in for Darun. As we said, we're not going anywhere with some of these players unless an offer comes in that would really tempt me. I don't see it happening. So we'll see. But we'd have to be able to bring in one of the young guns we were looking to bring in. And the transfer hub will show you. We would just have to have the money to spend, wouldn't we? 14 to 20 million. He's just moved. Exposito's just moved. Of course, Goncalves just moved. Robertone, 9 and 13 million, which isn't a ton. If we could sell, technically, if you could sell Darude, we could get Robertone in. We'll see how this goes this last day. If we really want to get Robertone in, Darude would have to leave. So we'll see. I'm not exactly looking, or I'm not like trying to force it, but it's definitely an option. So we'll see how this last day goes. We bought 22 million in, 7 million has gone out. You know, we've done all right. I think we've done pretty well in our transfer business. So we'll have to see. But it doesn't look like offers are coming in right now. We're 4 hours into deadline day. Halfway through deadline day. Still no offers. And it looks like we are not going anywhere with players. An offer has come in. Darun, 9 million again. We're gonna hold off because I'm worried about if they would accept it, get the contract going, and I've been burned this late in the window before trying to swap players out, and a lot of times it just isn't enough time. So we're just gonna hold off on that for the moment, and we are gonna go into the season with the team we have, and hopefully we can go ahead and cause some problems throughout. That would be a good offer also. I'm going to accept this. I'm comfortable accepting that. He's not going to play a lot this year, and I don't think that deal's going to get done anyway, so I don't think that'll work until January, even if it doesn't. I'm not too worried about it. Let's see. Muriel, I thought about starting him anyway. Squad updates, transfer offer for Ilicic from Inter. Absolutely not. He'd broken down. So that is not happening at this moment in time. Let's take a look at our youth stuff because we have to do some youth stuff. We can keep him in here for a little bit. If we get something really, really good in the youth academy, we can, you know, bring him out, train him, and he can be a backup if necessary. So far, there we go. He's a decent one right there. Alright. Let's see if we get anybody here either. We're in Portugal for this one. This lad looks like he's going to be good. 79 to 94 potential. We just signed youth prospects on the potential, it being 93 or 94 and not 17. And normally you end up with a pretty good crop after a year. And you can really do whatever you like in that sort of position. It takes a, you know, at the end of the year you have a good crop. There are crops like this one here where you get 3, and there are crops like the one we had last time where you get absolutely none. But let's jump into this. Atalanta, Torino, our first game at home. Can we grab our first win of the season? We are going to change out 2 players here. I'm going to bring in Muriel for Zapata, and then I'm going to bring in Castagne on the left-hand side for Gussens, and let's see how this rolls. Atalanta, Torino. Let's go. Nice play. Nice tackle by Toloy, and he's racing forward here. Gets a good ball out there. Muriel finds Malinovsky. Slips it back into Muriel here, and Muriel, can he take it around the center back? He can. He's going to have a shot on goal, and it's just wide. Very well done from the new starter today. Almost finds the back of the net to start this game. Gomez cuts back inside, looking for Ilicic there, and he finds a 1-2 with him. Ilicic stays on his feet. The defender falls, and Ilicic! Oh, that's just past the post. I thought that found the corner. Almost a brilliant goal. Racing forward now. Caligari gets it out. Here's Torino looking for something. That's a good tackle, but unlucky, and that's a good save. A really good save. Unlucky. Gets a big foot on it. And stays with him. And Zaza goes for goal. That's a really good save. And they have a corner as well. Can we clear this out? We don't want to go behind again, and it is cleared away. Can he race forward with it? He can, and there's a 3-on-3 happening here. Ilicic cuts back nicely. One more. Very well done. Here's Freuler, and he's going to go for goal. It's Freuler. I'm going to struggle saying that name in quick succession, just like we had to there. He forces a really good save out of the Torino goalkeeper, though. And it is eventually cleared. I'm surprised we didn't get that header on. We've got a free kick in a good spot. Okay, messed it all up. Are you kidding? There's space here for Belotti, and he's racing through. That is one thing we do not have. It is pace at the back, and that was a pretty decent opportunity there for Belotti, and he's put it in the side netting. Our slow defenders are going to catch up to us. If we bring defenders in, they're going to have to be quicker than the ones we have. Sikam and Popov, we can definitely work on getting them to be a little bit faster, of course, but the others, the newer ones, if there are any at some point, it's going to need to be a little bit better, or a little bit quicker. Nice cut back inside. It's a bit of space here. He's found a really good ball in. Is he going to try and get around? He does. Brilliant. 1-0 Torino. Oh boy, Belotti with it. He's just pretty much tapped it in. It's an easy enough finish for a man of his quality, and we're behind just before halftime. Torino take the lead. He's gotten to the byline here and just gone right by him. I'm not sure how we didn't get a touch on that or how we got the ball around him. It's a good ball in, though, and Belotti with the finish, and not the way we wanted to end the half. We've been creating chances, but too many poor passes, and you saw one of them there. The short passes here are very poor today. Oh, that's a lovely pass inside, and it's a decent save by the man in goal. It's, at the moment, it's difficult. It's very, very difficult. Castagne racing forward. He's going to be caught here. Back inside, finds Gomez. Back out, one more. Surely a foul. No. Can we win that there? We can. Can we slip that in? We can. And he goes for goal, and that's a good save. That's a big opportunity. Muriel's on it. Muriel trying to get to the byline and loses it. Darun. One more. Yatarin. Can he get it across? He can. Back to Yatarin. And Yatarin. Can he get behind? He can. And Yatarin! Oh, he's finished it! What a lovely little finish! As he slipped it through the goalkeeper's legs. Yatarin, the new man, the youngster, pulling us out of the depths of a loss here. This is a lovely little finish. He must have gone through his legs. What a cheeky finish at a time like this. Just as added time is set to come, he goes right through his legs. Yatarin, a huge goal to level it up here. It's 1-1. Not a lot of time to go. A minute. Can we possibly pull a miracle here? That's a bad, bad run and a bad ball, and it stays at 1-1. And another not so great performance here, and there's a lot to fix. There's a lot to fix with this squad, not because there aren't good players on it, but because all the good players are older, at least. They cannot handle this running back and forth. It is causing problems already. And as you can see, we've started the season 2 draws from 2. And it is going to be a heck of a challenge to go ahead and do a little, or kind of drag this squad into that Champions League spot this first year. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if I want to change and get younger already. I mean, we are trying to get younger already, but I meant put players into the squad. Yatarin, you know, do we put Yatarin in? He's quick. Gomez is so good, but he's tired at halftime. He's exhausted. I don't know. Maybe we just make him a sub or make Yatarin the starter and Gomez comes off the bench and causes problems. Same could be said with Muriel and Ilicic, though Ilicic has been pretty good for us. There's not a lot of pace in general up front. Muriel has the pace, but not a ton of it or anything. I think Castagne was also a better option for Gosens to start, but a slow defense, a slow midfield. It's a lot. It's a lot to change, but we have to persevere. We have to push this team into that top 4 spot for this year. Let's take a look for a minute. I believe it's top 4 in Italy still. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many Champions League spots are in Italy. 3? 4? I'm pretty sure it's 4. Should be 4. Or it might be... Actually, you know what? It might be 3. It's 3 in France. Probably 4 in Italy. Well, we'll see going forward. We're going to have to do a lot better than what we've done. Next episode, Genoa, and then our first game in the Champions League group stage against Zagreb, and then Fiorentina is a toughie as well, guys. But that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.